Have you ever felt disconnected from your true self, as if you are living behind a mask? Do you find yourself longing for deeper meaning and purpose in your life, but you're not sure how to align with it? Today, I will guide you on how to live your life from your higher self. I will walk you through my 5-step framework, including the higher self integration technique, which combines Carl Jung's psychological insights with holistic spiritual practices to help you connect with your higher self and experience significant transformation. Don't overlook this technique. Before we delve into the 5 steps to discover yourself and live from your higher self, let's grasp 2 important ideas. The first idea is rooted in Carl Jung's concept of understanding the 3 aspects of the self. The first aspect is the persona, which is the face you present to the world, shaped by societal expectations and roles. While it can be beneficial, it might also mask your true self if given too much significance. The second aspect is the shadow, representing the aspects of yourself that you tend to ignore or keep concealed, such as fears, desires, and traits you find uncomfortable. Embracing and integrating your shadow is crucial for personal growth and authenticity. We will delve deeper into shadow work next week, so I urge you to stick around and avoid seeking it elsewhere. This video will pave the way for that deeper exploration. The third aspect, as per Carl Jung, is the self, representing completeness by merging all aspects of the psyche. In holistic spiritual terms, this aligns with your higher self, your blessed intuitive essence connected to universal consciousness. Now that you understand the 3 aspects of the self, let's embrace the second idea, which will aid you in fully utilizing the 5-step framework to live life from your higher self. The second idea is to connect with your higher self through holistic spiritual practices. Holistic spiritual practices regard the higher self as a gateway to profound wisdom and guidance. Integrating Carl Jung's self with this understanding helps in achieving psychological wholeness and spiritual awakening. We have now comprehended the 2 foundational ideas behind the 5-step framework that will help you live from your higher self. Now let's go through the 5-step framework. Step 1, recognize and embrace the shadow and the persona. In this initial step, there are 3 sub-steps. The first sub-step involves self-reflection. Start by identifying your persona. Ask yourself, how do I present myself to the world? What aspects of myself are visible? Make a note of these insights to recognize recurring patterns. When you have completed self-reflection, begin your shadow work. This is the second sub-step. It's crucial to take the time to acknowledge and explore all the different aspects of your personality that you usually avoid. These may be specific traits, habits, or even fears that you are not entirely comfortable with. Sometimes the things that strongly affect you when you see them in others might actually mirror aspects of yourself that you may be trying to conceal or ignore. To grow personally, it's important to pay attention to these aspects and understand them better. Let me illustrate. Mark, a successful entrepreneur, prides himself on being disciplined and in control. He criticizes his friend Tom, who frequently changes jobs. Mark's reaction reveals his own fears of losing control and failing. As he begins exploring his hidden fears, he realizes that his disdain for Tom stems from his own fear, a part of his shadow, fear of instability. Through this self reflection, Mark learns to embrace his fears and uncertainties, becoming less judgmental and more open minded. This personal growth leads to a more balanced and fulfilling life for Mark. Approach this process with compassion and try to accept hidden parts of yourself with kindness and empathy. Understanding these hidden aspects of yourself is crucial for personal growth and aligning yourself with your truest, most authentic self. Embracing them helps you evolve into a more complete and self aware individual. Keep in mind that we will delve deeper into shadow work next week. The higher self connection technique we are practicing today will help set the stage for that deeper exploration, so be sure to stay with us. After you have completed self reflection and your shadow work, you will move on to the third and final sub step, integration. Strive to balance your persona and shadow, accepting both as parts of you without being overly attached to either. This helps you live more authentically. Now, let's move on to the second step of our 5 step framework: foster self awareness and inner listening. This step also contains 3 sub steps. The first sub step under fostering self awareness and inner listening is mindfulness practice. Engage in mindfulness to stay present and observe your thoughts and feelings without attachment. The second sub step is inner dialogue. Have a conversation with your inner self. Ask questions like, what does my higher self want me to know? Listen for subtle insights or feelings. The third sub step is journaling, which involves noting down your inner insights. Over time, these will reveal guidance from your higher self. Now, let's move on to the third step of the 5 step framework. Step 3 is align with higher values and purpose. This step also has 3 sub steps. The first sub step is identifying core values. Reflect on what truly resonates with you. What values align with your higher self? Love, truth, compassion, and creativity. What is it? The second sub step is purposeful action. Make decisions that reflect your core values, even if it challenges your comfort zone. And the third sub step is service to others. Use your talents and resources to help others. Simple acts of kindness or contributing to a cause can be a reflection of your higher self's calling. Now, let's move on to step 4 of the 5 step framework, which is quite exciting and interesting. This step involves implementing the technique called higher self integration. Find a quiet and safe space. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take deep breaths to center yourself. Visualize roots extending from you into the earth, making you feel grounded and supported. Imagine a beam of light descending from above, entering through the center of your head, symbolizing your higher self, full of wisdom and guidance. Let this light fill your being. Visualize your higher self appearing before you. It could be a figure, guide, or presence. Ask your higher self questions about your life, purpose, or challenges. Listen quietly for insights or feelings. And once you have done that, thank your higher self and then gradually return your awareness to the present moment. Reflect on any messages or feelings you received and journal your experience. Now, let's move on to the fifth step of the 5 step framework. Regularly reconnect and reflect. Set aside time each day for the higher self integration technique, mindfulness, or journaling to maintain your connection with your higher self. Regularly evaluate your actions and decisions to ensure they align with your higher self's guidance. Make adjustments as necessary, recognizing this as an ongoing journey of growth. By combining Carl Jung's psychological insights with holistic spiritual practices, you can develop a comprehensive approach to self discovery and transformation. The steps we have discussed are designed to help you live from your higher self by blending deep psychological understanding with spiritual wisdom. Next week, we will delve deeply into shadow work, uncovering powerful techniques that can significantly change your life. Stay tuned and subscribe, as this is essential to your journey. Thank you for tuning in today. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Share your experiences in the comments. How has connecting with your higher self influenced your life? Do let me know. Stay tuned for more life changing content, and remember that your journey to a more fulfilling and authentic life begins with these steps. Enroll in my free hacks course designed to transform your negative emotions into empowered states of being. The link is in the description. Also, I'm excited to share that I am launching Meditation X and Foundation X programs based on alternative education to help you achieve your wildest dreams. Until next time, take charge.